I don't like anything that Walmart has to offer. I just got back from Walmart, been getting Oragel because I've got a bad tooth and I'm too lazy to schedule a dentist appointment. And I've got to say, I really got to get the dentist appointment scheduled because my teeth are killing me. And what's killing me even more is Walmart. I don't know what it is about Walmart other than everything that I hate about it. I hate to drive into the parking lot where you're looking for a spot, but everybody is simultaneously backing out. They've all got backup cameras and rear motion sensors, but somehow they're all trying to back up into your car. I don't get it. You finally find a spot, you start walking in, and immediately you see people that you wonder how they even got there. I don't know how they drove to Walmart. When I got there, it looked like there was some sort of weird prostitute in the parking lot that was meeting somebody that had driven to Walmart because that seems like the place to pick up prostitutes. Once I got in the store, the customer base seems to be primarily, at least at 9:30 on a Monday night, bunch of non-binary woke people. Everybody's fat. Everybody's morbidly obese at Walmart, and nobody knows what they're there for. A lot of people that I've observed will just be standing in an aisle with their mouth open, looking at nothing, or taking up the entire row with their cart and their massive girth. Walmart is like a magnet for fat people. It pulls them in. The gravity of the store pulls them into the store and clogs up the aisles. The aisles in Walmart are like clogged arteries. They're always stocking shelves there, no matter what. Or at least they've got the carts there to stock the shelves. Everybody's on ear pods or their headphones. Nobody wants to help you with anything. It's just a chaotic nightmare. Self-checkout at Walmart always surprises me. Sometimes I get there and there's nobody there. But there are other times where I get there and a person that has decided to put a huge grocery order at Walmart has decided they also have the capability to check themselves out. And you can see 45 plus items in the cart, and they're having a hard time scanning the first one. I can be done with 5 items in the time it takes for this person to barely scan one in, and if they do, they need the help of a customer service representative. I don't like the concept of self-checkout until it's good for me. All right, I think it's a horrible concept. I think that like self-checkout is eliminating cashiers. But that's the times that we're living in. The machines are going to replace all the people. It's just a matter of time. And I'm sure at some point, Walmart will probably be one of the first stores to do this. But to be a place where you can just fill your cart with everything, it will be tracking you throughout the store. It will know how much you owe. And you have to swipe an app on your phone that you need to log into to pay for the order, and you'll just be able to walk out. Why? Because that's what they're doing in China. And it seems to me that America is very much going in the direction of the Chinese Communist Party when it comes to corporatocracy. They'd like as few people working there as humanly possible, because why bother employing people when you can have machines to do it? And they haven't really thought it through. Most of these places think about their profit first, and the people that work for them, I don't know, next to last. All right? Most giant companies, were they given the chance, would replace every single human being except for the CEOs, board members, and useless office staff if they could with robots. I guarantee it, it's going to come. And all the people that are in the offices think that they're not going to be replaced. They're like cheering it on because it's just going to happen to those people. But believe me, I've worked in many places where you have a manufacturing base and then an office staff. And I can assure you that both of them are getting replaced at some point, possibly in my lifetime. Now, I know you're not supposed to notice it, but AI is really infecting every aspect of our life, and it's only going to get worse. And the problem is that we like using it. I generated this background using AI. I could have paid a graphic designer to do it. It would have taken longer than I have to remember the thoughts that are running through my head. So there it is. And there's going to be a lot of pissed off people too. I don't know where this country's headed, but I do know that the rise of the machines is happening. It's happening without your input, and it's almost happening with all of our consent in a way, because we're forced into using it, and therefore we are using it because there's some utility. Where it sucks is they haven't thought about what to do with us. And that really sums it up. Like, at some point, I think the logical conclusion for humanity is going to be, you need to integrate with the machines in order to compete in the workforce. I know how crazy that statement sounds, especially to a boomer that's like, oh, this just sounds like madness. No, it's not madness. It's not madness, because artificial intelligence is very unlike anything we've ever experienced in history. I don't care what anybody says about it. I am in the tech sector, and I'm telling you, what it is capable of doing and what it will be capable of doing will be replacing human beings. It already is. It's already happening. And nobody's got a good idea on what to do with all the people that are replaced. There's no universal basic income. All right, UBI gets thrown around here and there, but it kind of seems like a very, very small percentage of people are going to hold a very disproportionately large percentage of power. I mean, that's the way it is right now, but I would imagine that economic inequality is going to get worse. And I'm not a communist. I think communism is insane, but I think capitalism in its current state needs to pump the brakes somewhere, because you're going to get a collapse. I'm sorry to be so glib, sorry to be so pessimistic. A lot of people want to deny the reality, but Walmart and Wawa and places like that are already starting to do it. And mark my words, their goal is to maximize profits. They do not care about their employees. And I'm not singling out Walmart, and I'm not slandering Walmart. I'm talking about the idea of a giant corporation having any sense of duty to their employees or any sense of loyalty. Those days died a long time ago, and the boomers do not realize it. And that's all I've got for tonight. Thank you for listening. Sorry for crapping in your cereal. I know this is kind of a rotten topic, but hey, at least we got God and Jesus, and hopefully you have a family that loves you, because that's going to be more important than anything in the coming years. My name is Case. This is Systemic Caseism. I'm out.